Your evaluation is over. Don't worry about wrong answers. I was just checking how many of you are still awake. Because I am worried after that delicious food, some of you who are already tired, you should not feel sleep. So let's have decorum in the hall, and very soon we will announce the next program. The guest is in the campus, he is arriving soon. Thank you.
Still some of parents are there. Still some of parents are there. Kindly go to Comedy or Bhaskara Hall. Puran sir, Puran sir, see there, there have some parents. कन्ना वीरन सर, एक बार इधर थोड़ा सा देखिए. See there on the top there have the parents. Request him to kindly go to the hall. Their corner there have parent. Corner.
Good afternoon, dear children. How are you all? Happy. Say happy. Very happy? Stressed? Anyone is stressed? Oh my, we have some stressed students. Excited? And confident. How many of you are expecting to take these awards home? Raise your hands. Why very few? We are going to give to 90 students altogether. So 90 means a lot, many number. Yes? So show me your hands, confident students. Now all of you pat your back. Pat your backs, all of you. And clap hands for yourself. Great. Okay, so now you can see that preparations are on. And who are the VIPs today? All of you. So I just want to know if by any chance some parents are seated inside this auditorium. If they are there, may I request them to go to the other auditorium where you had actually watched the inaugural program. This particular Audi is specially for the students who will be participating in the award ceremony. And herein I would like to invite the State Coordinator of Kerala, State Coordinator Uttarakhand Ramprakash Notial ji, State Coordinator of Vidarbha Prant Naresh ji, Shamali ji, State Coordinator from Leh Ladakh. Anyone can be nominated today? I want State Coordinator from Tamil Nadu to please come forward. From Arunachal, I want one of you to be nominated to please come forward. May I have South Bengal State Coordinator, Mrityunjay? Yes, you all will be that side. Mrityunjay sir only. Now dear children, there are some do's and don'ts for you all. Are you ready? Okay. See, we are once again going to have some eminent personalities on the dais. They would also be talking to you. Now, if we go back to time, that is yesterday, can you just tell me that from which field those eminent personalities had come? Science. But science has variety, you know. So, can we name some subjects of science? This is a song going on. Let us have it one by one, right? Yes? Okay. So we start with the most important and the toughest subject which you all know. Oh, some are saying physics, some saying maths. Who all think that maths is a tough subject? Raise your hands. No. So there should be a wave of sound. No. Say together. That's great. So you still have energy, right? Okay. So you say physics. Next. Do you remember the chemical equations all the time? Chemistry. Then? Bio is something. How many of you love? Raise your hand. Oh, sir. Then we have some would-be doctors as well. Okay. So there you had heard people from which field? Chemistry, right? Physics. Right? Biology, right? What else do you want to hear? And astronomy. God has listened to you. We will have someone from that field as well. Okay? So be good children the way you had been. Now listen to me. when we are going to announce the result, we request you, because you are VVIPs, that we know, we request you to come from this side, all of you, right? And then you are going to walk, come in front, collect the award and gift, and then you'll leave from that side, right? Now we are going to call your names one by one, but award ceremony will take some time because you have to hold these heavy mementos. You need to have beautiful photographs. So stay back 1 minute, at least stand there, then proceed. Is it okay? All ready? Okay. Now, after all that is over, we still have a program. What is it? You all have to have group photographs. Do you want to have those? Yes? All of you? So then what is your task? What you have to do? Stay back somewhere near to us. Okay? Because our stage is too small to accommodate 90 of you. And with those eminent guests who will be here. So we are going to tell you how you have to come, how we will take the photograph. But my only request, along with my organizers, is you need to stay back till the last name is called out. Are you promising me to do that? All of you? The other thing is, you really had enjoyable time in this campus, right? You stayed in a hill station for 2 days, right? How many of you have seen those mountains? All of you. I had some of you have stayed in a forest. How many of you were staying in the forest? Did you see an elephant? No, because whole day you were here, right? So probably your parents have some plan for you. I just want that when we start, we should have some kind of an interaction with our children. So already we have identified few of them among you. But I know each one of you have a beautiful memories to take back home. Isn't it? So you have another homework back home. Are you ready to do that? In CBSE, if you are in CBSE, you have multidisciplinary projects now, right? And these projects says, talk about your trips. It says, talk about some kind of a work you have done, like cooked at home. Some type of these kind of things are given, right? So I would just request you, if you are asked to talk about of your best memories, will you write about VVM? Will you? Yes. And then are you going to share it with us? Yes. So that we can also print it. Can we do so, sir? We're going to print your best memories. Because what we found, that every year the national camp has been hosted in the best of the research development, these kind of places like ICER. Do you know how many ICERs are there in India? Is it so? Seven. How many aims are there? Let me see. You check your. ICER, how many? Okay. Aims? So exact number you're not knowing, right? Okay. Now, how do we define ICERs? What type of students are there? You met them all? They worked as volunteers? You know, most of them are PhD scholars? Yes? And the hostels where you were staying were all hostelers? They're all scholars? Did you enjoy the natural things like no ACs? Yes? Okay. Now, we will be inviting few children. We want you all to go back, talk about this if get the opportunity to on the stage. Request your principal. And then I know most of you may have registered individually. Please talk to your school about VVM. And it's a camp actually. You know, if you think that we are not getting much from VVM, then I would say that you're getting the best memory of your school years. Do you agree with me? Because you are here, and here you are getting to know people, know areas where you can explore and where you can have your career. So I would say that don't feel bad if we call only few students to say something. Another thing is, we on behalf of VVM, on behalf of VIBHA, behalf of NCERT, behalf of Vigyan Prasar, on behalf of ISA, we all would like to really thank you all for being with us last 2 days along with your parents. And this year it was an exception that we allowed the parents to stay with you all, which generally we don't. And all of you are winners. You will always remain winners for being in national camp. But today around 90 of you will be going home with some kind of memorable things like a memento, some cash prize. And all 90 students will get the opportunity to attend to yet another program, which is the culmination of the edition of 22-23. So we'll talk about that today. Concentrate, and you all are going to leave after you are going to sing with us the most famous song, that is Vande Mataram. So how many of you know this song well? How many? So shall we take the, you can say, support of some song played in YouTube, or we'll all sing together? All sing together? And after getting the award, will we have the energy to sing even the national anthem together? Is there anyone leaving at 5 o'clock from here? No, no? So can we lock the doors and keep you inside and kidnap you for some hours? Oh my God, you're so happy to do so. Anyways, all set? Yes? We are going to start sharp at 4 o'clock. We are yet waiting for some more students. Let us see the counting that everyone has arrived or not. If any parents are here in this particular room, which is specially designated for students, then they can just go and sit in the hall, which we have actually specifically arranged for parents. Now I'm going to name some schools. Let me see if we have the students from those schools. Okay. So how many students from DPS Pan India? DPS children, raise your hands. DPS, Delhi Public School, India, means all over India, because this is mini India, future young scientists sitting here. In fact, if I consider that whole continent is together in the form of you all. Now, DAV schools, DAV, MAT schools, MAT, right. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fine. Now, Kendriya Vidyalayas. Wonderful. Now, Navodaya Vidyalayas, that's JNV. 1, 2. You all have not informed your school? No? This time you go and inform your school that you have come up to national level. Okay? 1, 2, and where is the third one from JNV? Anyone from JNV from here? Yes. Okay. 3, 4, JNV. Students, 5, 6. Oh, good number is there. Okay. Now, there are schools which are known as Vidyarthi Bharati schools. Anyone from Vidyarthi Bharati school? No. Okay. Now, there are very famous schools in Tamil Nadu known as Aspire schools. Anyone from there? Vidyarthi Bharati. That's what I said. Oh, there's one more from Vidyarthi Bharati. Very good. There's another. Wonderful. Okay. Now, from Chandigarh cluster schools. Chandigarh, there are government school known as cluster school. Anyone from Chandigarh cluster schools? Wonderful. That's really good. I'm very happy to see you here. Okay. Now, we have many type of schools which are known as convent schools. St. Xavier's Convent, St. Joseph Convent. Isn't it? Anyone from these schools? Yes. Okay. Well, how many of you are from ICSE schools? ICSE school. Okay. Hi. I can see your hand. You sit straight. Pull yourself up. Yes. Now I can see you. Okay. Now, thank you. CBSE schools. Wow. Look at it. Look at it. All of you from CBSE school. Okay. Now put your hands down. There's another exercise. There is state board schools. So, state board, like, I want to know exactly if you're from state board, which state? Is there anyone from West Bengal State Board School? No. Andhra Pradesh? Very good. Then we have Gujarat. Gujarat State Board School? No. Then we have, in fact, Rajasthan has both CBSE and State Board. UP Board? Anyone from UP Board? No. Then anyone from Karnataka Board? Telangana Board? Good, very good. We have one. Then Jammu and Kashmir, that's their state board? No. Then we have Chhattisgarh, they have a state board. Madhya Pradesh has a state board. Anyone from Madhya Pradesh? There are two from Madhya Pradesh, that's good. Then we also have Assam, that northeast we have board. So Assam board, there is one. Anyone else from Assam board? No. Leh Ladakh has their own board. So we have some students from Leh Ladakh as well. Who are they? Will you please raise your hand? Leh Ladakh group has not yet. Yes, two are there. Then we have actually guests from an international platform that's from Qatar. And may I have an opportunity to see those little gems? 1, 2, 3. Where are more? 4. Okay, 5. I think I heard there are 8 of you. Yes? 8 of you? Oh, you're sitting in a... Why are you not together? Now you've made friends, it seems. There are 2 things I'm testing. One is, I'm just seeing whether you're still with your friends. You are not, isn't it? So you've made many friends. Have you? How many numbers have you noted? More than 90. Yes? Okay. Did you talk in different languages? And what about today's lunch? How many of you like the lunch? Oh my God, that's great. So can we thank the caterer and the people who organized this beautiful luncheon? Let's do that. Okay. So, well, time is clicking. It's 43. I still have 17 minutes. So, what should I do? Tell me. 12 minutes, in fact. What do you want me to do? Do you know me? Want to know me? Judge. Tell me. If you know VVM, you must know me also. And many of you must be recollecting because I visit all the schools almost in the country. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll say you are the losers, no winners. You need to know everyone. Yes? Stand up and say. Come on. Mayuri Dutt, ma'am. Okay, that's nice. My name is Mayuri Dutt. That's true. But who am I? Am I something in VVM? Yes? What am I? Oh, I do have one name. That's National Coordinator. But you know, I'm a butterfly of VVM. Why do I say so? I go to cities. I talk to principals. I talk to teachers. I convinced them to allow you all to be part of this beautiful program known as, what is the full form? Okay, but then Qatar should not say that. Originally in Qatar, what it is? Stand up and say. Sastra Pratibha. Okay. And you are from CBSE schools as well? Okay, that's good. So, how many of you are saying goodbye to VVM after this program? Because the students of class 11, those are presently in class 12, right? Yes. So, in fact, it is not a goodbye. You become brand ambassadors for this VVM. Will you take this job? Will you stay connected with us? Yes? So you all have to become brand ambassadors, because we are going to have our own alumni system, when we are going to invite you, talk about VVM, promote VVM, go to places. Will you do that? Because, yes, I am Dr. Mayuri Dutt. I am from Kolkata. I am an ex-principal of a CBSE Plus 2 school, but it's been 7 years I've been giving time to be part of VVM. The entire team working for VVM are giving their service voluntarily. And we want you all, your parents, everyone to come forward and help us to grow this exam known as Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan. Correct. So, just tell me, are you ready to sit here for the next 2 hours journey? Did you all have enough water? Because you have to clap hands, you have to shout, you have to encourage. You'll do? I'll see how many of you will be doing later on. Literally, I have to ask, please clap hands for the next person. Will I say that? Do I have to say? No more such instruction. So we'll rewind, go back and just do a little bit of testing to what I have said, whether you remember or not. The students whose name will be announced as winners are going to come from which side? This is my? And your? Very good. Then what you're going to do is, you're coming on the stage, and when your own name will be called, you'll come forward. Okay? I just don't want that at the wrong time, a wrong child is there on the dais, because we don't know you with your names. Do we know you? No. And it would take a lot of time for us to know you. Because you're not in dresses. We can know children once they are in dresses, because we are by nature teachers. So you have to do this work. You'll get down. Keep your things properly. Because those who are getting awards will be getting some prize money. Are you aware of that? Yes? So there is some small ritual which you have to complete before leaving this room. So you will go back to your seat and be seated. And the last thing what we are doing is, what are we doing? We are singing 2 songs together. What are those 2 songs? Okay, so Vande Mataram and our national anthem. Yes, that's what I said, some rituals are there. Are you carrying your bags with you? So all of you are having a pen. Yes? We will take your autographs. Are you ready to give that? Kanna is doing that. That's why. So actually, you all have to sign for collecting your prize money. Okay? So all those whose name will be called, collect your things. And the last thing is, it is not necessary that only the winners will be allowed to take photographs. We also invite state-wise children also can come and take a group photograph. Don't think that only the winners and 90 students. Yes, as a ritual, we need their photographs. But after that, you all can talk to your own state coordinators. Together, you all can take a photograph here. Because you all will be needing those photographs to show to your schools, right? Okay. So how many of you are going to enjoy your continued holidays, summer vacations? And how many of you are going to Kanyakumari? Oh, that's great. So you do. वो तो होने दीजिए ना मैंने. Oh, you said later on. हाँ ट्रे लगेगी. संगीता मैम. Dr. Rashmi, you and ma'am. Yes, please come. questions. Shri Prasad ji.
Okay, namaste everyone. As we announced, we have our speaker, Dr. Vigyan Prasar. He's a group leader at Vikram Sarabhai Space Center in Trivandrum. Dr. Biju, he worked with many different projects. His main area of research is actuators and robotics. I know some of you gave exam on robotics related topic today. So because of his group leader capacity, he is working with many different projects of ISRO, including GSLV, PSLV, and the very famous Gaganyaan. I don't know whether he'll allow any one of you to go to space, but he is there for a brief interaction with all of you. So let's give a big round of applause to Dr. Biju Prasad. Thank you very much.
Good evening to all of you. So I'm very sorry that I came late because I had to come almost 200 kilometers I had to drive, and the weather was very bad, and I had a very good presentation to you, but unfortunately I don't have the time to show. But then I will just talk on on the history of space technology, how it got evolved, and maybe when I get some time, sometime later, I assure you that I can give an online presentation to all of you. I'll try to arrange because I don't want you to miss the full presentation. But then I will give a small gist of what I'll be speaking sometime later. So how many of you know about space technology? Space? So many people. Yeah. So if you see, look into the history of space research, always human had a great interest to know what is space and what is beyond that. So if you look into the history, you can see some Chinese emperor tried to go to outer space using a rocket in the form of a chair and around 48 small rockets fitted to the bottom side. Then he asked his subordinate to ignite it, and what followed was a big explosion. And then our own Tipu Sultan, he used rocketry for fighting against the British. But those are all history. But what changed was in 1957, October 4. What happened? We had the first launch of a satellite named Sputnik 1 by Russia. That was a game changer. And at that time, we didn't have the kind of communication what we have right now. This WhatsApp, then internet, and nothing was there. So that came as a big surprise to the Americans. And because they never knew that Russians were working on this. But then what followed was a Cold War where Russia and America had a technological war. And Russia was winning all the way first. First man to fly to outer space. Who is that? Yuri Gagarin. Then first woman? Valentina Tereshkova. Then first man to do a spacewalk? Alexei Leonov. So in that way, then they flew Leica the dog, and almost they were winning all the way. But then finally, Americans had the last laugh in 1969 when Neil Armstrong stepped on the moon. But some people, when I talk about those history to students, some of the students, they have asked me what India was doing at that time, because why we didn't compete with the leading nations. Why? Yeah, somebody told the right answer. Because British troop. And if you see, you know what is GDP, gross domestic product. So that shows how much product a nation makes on its own. And if you see the percentage of the GDP produced by India was almost 1/3 in 16th century. Then 17th, 18th, down the line it came down to 25%. And finally, when the Britishers left, it was just 2%. So in 1947, when we got the freedom, we were trying to stand up on our own feet. So we didn't have the luxury to go to the space research. But then a great man, a great visionary named Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, in 1962, he proposed and he told the then Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, he could apprise him about the importance of space research, and without space research we cannot become first in the or in top in the world. And in that way, the International Committee for Space Research was set up in 1962, and TERS, Tumba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station, was set up in Trivandrum. This place, why this place was selected? Any of you can you tell? Yeah, the magnetic equator passes through this, and many people had, and we had a lot of curiosity to know what is happening in this magnetic equatorial zone. And we started the space research by sending small rockets named sounding rockets. So sounding rockets means it got the name from a word sonde, that's to measure. So it used to travel to around 10 to 12 kilometers. It used to measure the pressure, the resistance, the temperature, the humidity and all. So, and we also used it for doing some weather prediction and all. Then we slowly graduated to a rocket called SLV-3, satellite launch vehicle. It had 3 stages, and who was the project director of that? Our great Dr. Abdul Kalam. And the first flight was a failure, and then the second was a success. And then we got the liquid engine technology. Now I'll touch upon some theory. You know what is specific impulse? I don't know how many of you know about specific impulse. Some few know. What specific impulse means, it's the thrust that the rocket or the engine produces per unit mass flow rate or weight flow rate of the propellant. In a crude form, a rough form, we can say that it is some kind of mileage for our vehicle. So to reach an altitude of, say, 36,000 kilometers, what is the significance of 36,000 kilometers? Geostationary orbit. That is, there the centrifugal force balances the gravitational pull of the Earth. That is, m r omega squared is mg. G is the local gravity at that point. And you know what is that? You can find out. Then mass gets cancelled. The only unknown is radius. That if you solve that simple equation, you will get 36,000 kilometers. That means if you inject a satellite at 36,000 kilometers and at an angular velocity is equal to 1 revolutions or 1 rotation in 24 hours, which that satellite will look like stationary for a man or for a human being standing on the Earth. So, but then how to reach the 36,000 kilometers? You require more powerful engine. So, when I say solid motor, there are 3 different types of engine in rockets. One is a solid, liquid, and the cryogenic. Probably you might have heard, and semi-cryogenic. So solid motor uses solid as the propellant, and it produces a thrust corresponding a specific impulse of around 200 seconds. That is the unit. But then for bigger thrust or higher thrust, you require liquid engines, where fuel is in the form of a liquid like our petrol, diesel and all. So but we use different kinds of fuel like unsymmetrical dimethyl hydrazine and all. Then for cryogenic engine, it uses liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen. And it combines to produce water. But then to keep it at extremely low temperature, because it has to, for the oxygen and hydrogen to be in the liquid form, you have to liquefy to minus 252 degrees Celsius and minus 196 degrees Celsius. But the kind of specific impulse it produces is 450. That means more than 2 times of the solid. That's why we require cryogenic engine to reach geostationary orbit. So we slowly graduated from the solid boosters or solid rockets. Then we got the liquid engine technology. How many have seen the recent film Rocketry? Yeah, many people have seen. So that gives the story how we got the liquid engine technology from France. That happened in 70s. Then in 90s we took up the cryogenic engine research, and we could make our own cryogenic engine. So now we have all the technology with us, that is a solid motors, liquid engines, cryogenic engine, with which we can reach up to geostationary orbit. Now I'm telling so many things in a short time because I'm given only 15 minutes. But now, if you see, recently, this way of thinking has changed. Why to take it to 36,000 kilometers? We can put it around 600 kilometers or 800 kilometers. That is called low Earth orbit, because the orbit is very, very low. But the problem is, to balance the centrifugal force, it has to rotate faster. That means the visibility that you get, that means the time the satellite stays on top of your country is less. That's fine. Instead of putting one satellite, why can't you put around 12 satellites or 15 satellites or 20 satellites? So one it goes out of the visibility, the next one takes over. And that was a very interesting idea. With that, a number of satellites were put in the low Earth orbit for which you require only an engine or a rocket with a smaller power. And there is another advantage, that if the satellite fails, then you have other satellites to take over. So that is called redundancy. In that way, satellite failures can be tolerated. So now you see the low Earth orbit is getting piled up with all these used up satellites. So in the next 2-3 minutes, I will tell you, I will put a very good problem in front of you, so that when you go back home, you can think about it. That is going to be a real problem for everyone, each one of us. You know what a waste or debris is? Debris is something you leave it. There are man-made debris. All the satellites, after its lifetime, it becomes a waste. It's called space waste. We call it as debris. And even the final stages of the rocket launch vehicle, that also just floats around there. Now, have you ever thought that, suppose if you're going to send a launch vehicle, will it hit one of these debris? Yes, it can hit. But then now how we are avoiding that? By calculation. We do a collision avoidance algorithm. Because all this debris is tracked, and its motion is well tracked, and it can be predicted. And based on the probability analysis, the probability of hitting a debris should be less than 0.00 with a very small probability. In that way, we are launching. But you just imagine, suppose if we are not going to take care of this debris and it is going to lie there, and now for low Earth orbit, we are putting more and more satellites. You have heard about Starlink satellites by Elon Musk, 2,200 satellites. Now OneWeb, our own GSLV Mark III launched 36 satellites in 2 missions, 36 into 2, 72 satellites. That is a fleet of 648 satellites. So in that way, in the near future, in the next 10 or 15 years, sometimes we will not be able to travel at all. Because if you are not going to do anything with this debris, how you are going to take it back? How can we take it back? How can you take it back? We have to bring it back to Earth. We have to one way to do is to reduce its forward velocity. That means when the forward velocity reduces, omega reduces, centrifugal force reduces, gravity pulls it down, and during its motion towards the Earth, it has to pass through this atmosphere which produces tremendous drag, and it gets burned on its own. But what about this satellites lying at 36,000 kilometers? It's very difficult, and it will take long time to come back to Earth's surface. So what you do is that you will push it to a higher altitude. We call it as a graveyard orbit. So now people are thinking, I'm sure that in the coming time, there will be a space regulation that those who are going to send satellites, they have to bring it back. So how to bring it back? That means I told you that means that is called deboosting, and for which we are developing big robotic manipulators which can capture the debris and then reduce its velocity. And also another new concept, I'm giving so many concepts in the short time, that is a new concept that is coming is by the name of a service satellite. You know, if you have an automobile, you want to go home, if some problem happens, what do? You stop the vehicle, you call the workshop, the person comes, repair, and you can take the vehicle forward. But that you can't do in space. But why can't we think about a satellite which is going to be there, which will be there, which is ready to service other satellites? That means that satellite will have a lot of batteries, fuel. Then also it will have a big manipulator which can do some corrective action, repair action of other satellites. So when you are in demand, when your satellite is in trouble, then you can call your service satellite and that will propel on its own and come near the satellite and rectify it. And it can also do the refueling action. So these are some of the new thought process that is coming. And meanwhile, we are also having, our great nation is also having another mission that is called Gaganyaan. That is also going to come up. You know what is Gaganyaan? Gaganyaan is a manned mission. That means we are planning to send human beings to outer space, and it will stay there, and they will stay there for minimum of 3 days, and then they will come back. And there is also now new ideas coming up for space tourism and whatnot. So these are some of the areas where the younger generation like you can think and come up with very, very innovative and new ideas. So with that, I am coming to the end of this very, very small talk, but I'm sure that I will come back to you again with a very full-fledged, full-scale presentation in an online mode sometime later, because I don't want you people to miss that. Thank you very much.
Do you have any other wish to be fulfilled? Yes? What else? Because you wanted to have someone like this here, right? And then the clapping said, no, this is not what we wanted. Is it so? No, not at all, no? So show us your energy. So, hello India, once again, we are almost here ready. Our guest is supposed to arrive any moment from now, and we are going to start, rather we'll culminate the journey of VVM 22-23 edition. But don't worry, the journey of VVM 23-24 will also start today. And if you are ready, we would really appreciate if most of you come forward to register yourself today itself. Will you do so? Yes. Chalo. So let us wait, and countdown has begun. We can see how many chairs there on the dais? 5. So what does it mean? Do you know any one of them? Have you ever read about them? Anyways, we already have one of our guests, Dr. Arvind Siranade here, and the rest have arrived. We have with us, I think if you want to stand, you can stand and welcome the guest. We have with us Dr. Sanjay Behera and Deputy Director of ICERT, Professor S. Murthy. Thank you, children. Please be seated. Good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Mayuri Dutt from Kolkata, National Coordinator of Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan. On behalf of our organizers, VIBHA, Vigyan Bharati, Vigyan Prasar, ICER, NCERT, we welcome all of you here today in this Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan culmination program 22-23. This program will be a memorable one if we really be part of this most important hour. We have with us eminent personalities. To names, we have Dr. Rajiv and Kinney. He is an associate professor, School of Physics, Indian Institute of Science and Education and Research. In addition to that, we have with us Dr. Prashant Kodgere, Professor, IIT Indore. He is the national convener of Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan. Today, I would like to invite our guest, Shri Praveen Ramdas, National Secretary, and with him I would like to have Dr. Arvind C. Ranade, Director, National Innovation Foundation, National Convener General, Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan on the dais. To join him, we would like to have Professor Ganti S. Murthy, National Coordinator, Indian Knowledge System Division, Ministry of Education, AICTE, Delhi on the dais. We also would like to request our chief guest of the evening, Dr. Sanjay Bihari, Director Sri Chitra Tirunal, Institute for Medical Science and Technology, Trivandrum, Kerala, as a special guest on the dais. We are here in ICER from the last 2 days, and we would be very much privileged to have with us Professor S. Murthy Srinivasalu, Deputy Director in Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research, Host Institute on the dais, please. May I take the opportunity to invite Dr. Rajiv Nair, Secretary, Swadeshi Science Movement, Kerala on the dais, please. Dear children, you all have seen that we started the program yesterday with Saraswati Vandana and lighting of the lamp. Since today is the culmination, the lighting of the lamp ceremony is not happening. But we all know that the guests who have come all the way to be with you would need to be felicitated. May I take this opportunity to invite our state coordinators who have been with you the whole year to come on the dais and actually give a small memento in the form of a book which has been handed over to all our students as well. May I now request Vikas Langarji from Jammu to come forward to felicitate Shri Praveen Ramdas ji. There he is there. Praveen ji is there. No one is listening to me. We have a special guest, and you all know him as National Convener VVM, Dr. Arvind C. Ranade, who is now presently the Director of National Innovation Foundation. May I request Puran Chandji to come forward and felicitate. Sangeeta ma'am, they are coming. We have Professor Ghanti C. Murthy ji, National Coordinator, Indian Knowledge System, and I request Morup Tesang to come and felicitate. We have our special guest, Dr. Sanjay Bihari ji, and I request Naresh Chaklekar ji to come on the dais and felicitate. Ma'am, go forward. Go forward. We also request Dr. Sharan Preet ji to please come on the dais to felicitate our guest, Dr. Professor Ghanti S. Murthy. Aapko ho gaya? Okay. Thank you, sir. May I request Rajesh Shenkini to please give a welcome address.
Namaste. Namaste, India, right? That's more appropriate. A very warm welcome to all of you to this valedictory function of the national level camp of Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan. We have gathered here essentially to celebrate the culmination of an extraordinary journey which these young, bright minds have took for about a year now. But this is not an end, but just a beginning. And may this camp serve as a stepping stone towards greater achievements, and you continue to explore the boundless realms of science and work for the betterment of society. I extend a warm welcome to all these bright students. Among us, we also have their parents who are the pillars of their support, and I extend a warm welcome to them also. As you heard yesterday, Bharat or India had a very glorious past which we are very proud of. If one considers Nobel Prize as some measure of achievement, then one can say that our achievement in the recent times has not lived up to the expectations and not met that to the extent of Dr. C.V. Raman, after the time of Dr. C.V. Raman. In that sense, there is a lot of expectation on you, the young minds that are gathered here. After interacting with you all and after seeing you in the lab for the last 2 days, I have no doubt and I'm sure that these hopes will not go in vain. To share our excitement, today we have very special guest, Dr. Sanjay Bihari with us. Very warm welcome to you, sir. We are also fortunate to have eminent persons with us today. Arvind ji, Director of National Innovation Foundation and National Convener of VVM. Dr. Ghanti Murthy, National Coordinator for Indian Knowledge System, Ministry of Education. And our own beloved and respected Professor Murthy, Srinivasula Murthy, who is the Deputy Director of NCERT Trivandrum. We also have Sri Praveen Ramdas, who is the Secretary of Vijnana Bharati. I extend a warm welcome to the eminent persons on the dais and also those out there here on the chairs. Okay. With that, I extend a warm welcome to all of you. Okay. And thank you, and enjoy the valedictory function. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajiv ji. As we all are going to leave this place today, before we leave, let us have some feedback from the children. But before that, I have a surprise. You know, when we came to ICER, we just found out that we do have two of our winners of Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan in ICER. And that was a surprise to all of us. And they're very much here present. They would first like to share something about their experience way back in 2016-17 so. And thereafter, we are going to take the opportunity to ask to these four students, Nihara Nair, class 7, Kerala. Please come and stand here. Idani Gupta, class 7, UP. Suhani Sharma, class 10, Chandigarh. And Vikrant, class 9 from Uttarakhand. Be ready, your chance is next. Let us have Anaya JR from Kerala, who is national winner when we had our program in Bach. She achieved in 2018. Over to Anaya.
So, good evening, everyone. I'm Ananya JR. I represented Kerala in the VVM National Camp of 2018, which was held at Baba Atomic Research Center, Mumbai. I'm indeed greatly privileged to be able to talk to you all guys, because it gives me a wave of nostalgia, because I was here once when I was in 8th standard. So yeah, it brings back to my mind a lot of memories that I cherished during both the state and the national camps. And yeah, it all started there at Baba Atomic Research Center, and now I am here standing before you as a first year student of ICER, of BSMS ICER Thiruvananthapuram. So I'm gonna keep it short because I know you guys are really anxious about your results. I just wanted to congratulate you all. Some of you will be Himalayans today, congratulations to them, and some of you will be not, but congratulations to them too, because it's a big deal. You have reached here to the national camp. It's a pretty big deal. So, and I would also like to thank Dr. Ajay and all the other coordinators who gave me an opportunity to speak with you guys. And so, thank you. That's it. Thank you and have a nice day.
There's another one, and this boy, he could reach only the state level, not national level. We have with us Patatra Chaudhary from MP, Madhya Pradesh, Indore. Over to you, please.
So again, hello everyone. And firstly, I am myself Patatra Chaudhary. So I am a first year student here at same as Ananya. And I only qualified until the state camp in 2019. But still, I am here. So think what you can do. And first and foremost, congratulating each and every one of you for first and foremost participating, then making it to the state camp. And obviously, you guys are here, and some of you will be Himalayans. So there's that. I will also like to take the chance to thank you, VVM, because I myself personally don't like exams very much. But VVM being a little unclassical, a little different kind of exam, drew my attention in 10th class only. And I liked it very much. And that's what, because I think what you guys must have realized by now, that the best part of an examination is in its preparation stage. When you put in the effort, when you do everything, and then you actually use it. So while preparing for VVM, I had a lot of, sparks that, yeah, the research or science is my thing to do. So thank you to VVM for that. And also, yeah, congratulating all you over here. and hope that you like this campus and are motivated to take up science in your future. And thank you.
So in fact, they are the seasoned grown-ups. Now let us hear from the little champs of Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan. Nihara Nair, please come here.
Good evening to everyone present here. I'm Nihara R. Nair of class 7th from Kerala. This is the second time I'm writing this VVM exam and I have a really nice opinion about it. It's a really good forum for anyone who wants to take a path in science. It makes us understand our country and be proud about it. This is a really nice exam. It's overall awesome. I got really nice friends from all over the country and also from other countries like Qatar. I liked all the experiments and the activities. I hope I can write this exam again. I congratulate all the participants. Thank you.
Thank you. We have another class 7 participant from UP, Idant Gupta.
Good evening, everyone. I am Idant Gupta from class 7th, Uttar Pradesh. These last 2 days at the VVM National Level Camp were inspiring, educational, and it gave me a lot of experience. I met new people, I made new friends. I got to perform experiments which I had never done in my life. I also got to handle the laboratory apparatus at different labs, which gave me the chance to express myself. I met a lot of new people during my journey here at VVM NLC camp. I met a person who was from Andhra Pradesh. He could sing the national anthems of more than 5 countries. Isn't that awesome? Another from Andaman and Nicobar Islands, he knew more than 10 languages. This created a healthy competition amongst all of us, and we could learn more and achieve. I take this opportunity to express and extend my gratitude towards my mother and all my teachers at my school, along with my state coordinator, who made me reach here, encouraged me, and guided me at all steps. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't have been here. Thank you.
In fact, he told us something we don't know even. Thank you. So next we have Suhani Sharma from class 10, Chandigarh.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Suhani Sharma, and this was my second time being at the national level for VVM. VVM, thank you. VVM is unlike any other exams I've given before, and I have to say, I had an amazing time at this beautiful ICER campus. See, on the first day of VVM, we had an ICAST exam, which is based on the cultural and historical heritage of India. And honestly, while reading about temple architecture and textiles, I was surprised to see how much I don't know about India. But yesterday, when I saw my first South Indian temple, I was just amazed at the architecture. And honestly, I have VVM to thank for it, because otherwise I would have never even read about this. Then we had the experimental skill test. And I love hands-on experiments, and I love conducting my own experiments. But I've never been able to experience a state-of-the-art faculty, a laboratory like this. And the ICER laboratory was amazing. We got to do experiments on physics, chemistry, biology, and mathematics. All of them were so fun, and honestly, even if I don't win, I had an incredible experience, which honestly I'll remember for a lifetime. And then today, we had the personal interaction, and my interviewer was so sweet and so encouraging that I just had so much fun talking about robotics and antimicrobial resistance. Like, I probably would never even study about antimicrobial resistance as a mathematics student, but I was introduced to this concept, this new idea, and which I probably would never know. And then we had this out-of-box activity, which is based on solving puzzles, and as someone who loves doing Rubik's Cubes and solving puzzles, it was super interesting and, again, very wholesome. Overall, VVM provided an all-rounded learning platform. And I think it's a really good way and provides a really good environment for nurturing and enriching the scientific mind. And I also made amazing friends. So I have, again, VVM to thank for it. And that's it. Thank you.
That's great. And then the last one is Vikrant from class 9, Uttarakhand.
Namaste to everyone. I am Vikrant from Uttarakhand. And as you have already heard from Sohani about the experience of these 2 days, I would like to describe this camp in just a word. And I think that would be enough. Worthwhile. I'm a person that generally values experiences more than learnings. And this experience was one of a kind. You won't get to experience this ever again probably. This campus, the Western Ghats, the friends, and the lessons. Everything. I would like to thank everyone here. Most importantly, my friends. My little friend from Andaman. My friends from beyond the boundaries from Qatar. From Arunachal Pradesh, from Bihar, Harsh Bhaiya, and from Bihar, and many other states. Forgive me if I'm forgetting anyone. And most importantly, thanks to my volunteers from 9C and 9D. Really great people. That's all. Thank you.
All of you must be having a lot to say, but I think that would be good if you go back and do so, or you can make a YouTube video and share it with us for us to send it through our website. Let's begin the main program. Dear children, no program ends with a proper report not declared in the platform. And we do have a national convener, Dr. Prashant Kodgare, who is professor from IIT Indore, Department of Biosciences. He is a PhD from IIT Mumbai. He's been awarded various excellence awards, and he is also a Ramanuj Fellowship he had in 2012. So let us give a big round of applause for Prashant Kodgare, because from his mouth, you are going to hear the journey of Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan edition 22-23.
Namaste everyone. How are you? I know all of you are excited to know winners, and results are getting prepared. While these results are getting prepared, let's recap journey of last 1 year, what happened. Like every year, VVM started in July, and the main building block of our organizations, state coordinators, they help us to reach out from the northern corner of India, Union Territory of Leh Ladakh, to Andaman and Nicobar, to Kanyakumari, to northeast corners of Sikkim, Tripura, Assam, to Kutch. And with their efforts, with their painstaking efforts, we were able to have more than 1.3 lakh students who were registered for Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan. Interestingly, out of these 1.3 lakh students, almost 50% girl students were there. So if somebody is saying that girls are behind, that is not true. All these students, they gave the first level exam. It's an open book exam on digital devices. I told you yesterday that VVM was the first one to go on digital devices long back in 2016. Most of the world followed that in 2020 due to COVID. But VVM is doing since 2016 onwards. Based on that exam, more than 4,000, to be precise, 4,250 privileged students, they got opportunity to participate in state level camp. These are 1 or 2 day camps which were organized into different states of India. Last to last year, we had 30 camps. This year, your enthusiasm and efforts from state coordinator force us to bring that number from 30 to 34. For the very first time, We had a state camp in Arunachal Pradesh, separate state camp in Arunachal Pradesh, a separate state camp in Andaman and Nicobar, and a separate state camp in the state union territory of Ladakh. Out of all those winners from state camp, privileged 400 students were expected here for the national camp. And I am happy to tell you that 333 students in mini India, which is sitting in front of me, they are representing, truly representing every state of this beautiful country. And I'm sure all of you are there in this God's own country. And that too, heaven in God's own country, a beautiful campus of NCERT Trivandrum. Did you enjoy your stay in NCERT Trivandrum? Thank you very much. Last year, we had one particular thing which was initiative, and I told you yesterday that Bhaskara Fellowship and Srijan Internship, we will continue that. That was happened in Delhi. This year, we will announce date for our Srijan Internship, which will happen in Chennai sometime in July. All these different 3-level exams is painstaking effort. The interesting questions are designed by a committee of 40 faculty members from ICERs, IITs, NITs, central universities. And these guys just think about VVM exam, how they can offer interesting questions. You know that this concept-based, assay-based exams which are there right now, recently in your CBSE curriculum, NCERT curriculum, VVM started introducing that way back. NEP is talking about overall 360-degree evaluation. We are doing it here, and I'm proud to tell you that there was only one evaluation which was paper pen evaluation. Rest of the 7 evaluations were based on either experimental skill test, based on your creativity, based on how do you solve puzzles, and based on how you conduct yourself. We wanted to test your communication skills, we want to test your original thoughts, we want to test your analytical thinking and observations. And this is the only exam in the whole country who is able to make sure that 360 evaluation of student is done. No other exam in this country is able to do that experimental skills-based exam. And beauty about this is we make sure that all our camps are conducted into national labs so that you guys get opportunity to enter into these premises. You guys are the reason why I am there in ISR Trivandrum Cancer. I am a faculty of IIT, but I have never been to this beautiful campus. But because of you people, I am here. So understand that the thing which I got at this age, you are getting this opportunity at early age. This is because of VVM examination. Unlike any other year, this year, immediately after a while, we are going to launch next year's VVM campaign. A website and brochure will be released, and I want all of you should register for the next VVM today itself. And it's just not that, I want to get a favor from all of you. And that is that each one of you promises that you will be a brand ambassador for VVM. You will go back to your school, you will go back to your city, and you will share your experiences. Whatever honest experiences you had here, you go back and propagate what was your experience of VVM so that other students who are not aware about VVM, let them get aware about VVM examination. I told you that I don't want to stay in between the announcement of winner and the excitement which you have right now here. But as you were told earlier, that this is just a stepping stone. Your student inside you should not be dead. You should be always curious for knowledge, and that journey for curiosity should continue. And this particular camp, national camp at ISR Trivandrum, should be a memorable event throughout your life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So after the exam, what next? We have with us Dr. Sudhakar. He is Principal Scientist, CSIR, and he is now going to inform you, convey to you all about the one and only internship which is happening in any of this so-called talent search examination, that is Srijan by VVM.
Thank you, Mayuri ma'am. Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, dear professors, respected teachers, and dear students. Very pleasant evening to all. And I have a very short presentation to you, just about our Srijan internship program and student engagement program, which is going to happen within a short moment of time. That is, after declaration of these results, we are going to start our journey. Okay, so first, before stepping into like what we are going to have this year, okay, in a student engagement program, just I want to recap that last year what we did. In last year, our student engagement program, we have with us nearly more than 50 students has participated in that Srijan internship program, which we had conducted in New Delhi during the month of July from 26th to 31st. So more than 50 students was there with us, and every day we started with us by by practicing like yoga, which made us really like energetic and enthusiastic and more vibrant throughout the day. So every day we started with by practicing yoga. That is the main important thing. And in the initial day, our students got the opportunity to interact with Dr. Sri Chandrasekhar ji. He is like Honorable Secretary of DST, Honorable Secretary of DST, Government of India. Following is like inaugural lecture. And also we have like many eminent people. Our students got the opportunity to interact with many eminent scientists and like university professors and all. So this is actually, next slide. Yeah, actually we are with us we have the students got the opportunity to visit various laboratories, various important laboratories like this is the yoga I told. Yeah, next. Yeah, our students got the opportunity to see like various internationally renowned laboratories like ICGEB and AIMS. In that, our students got the chance to see like what are the various activities, like important activities and scientific advancements going on every day. Okay, and our students also got the opportunity to visit like Inter-University Accelerator Center, in which they could be able to see the linear pelletron accelerator, which are going to be used, for the ion implantation and irradiation for for any of the materials. So, and in addition to that, we have conducted many online lectures, with the last being like Molecules of Life by our former DG CSIR, Dr. Shekhar Manteji. He conducted like online lecture. He presented the online lecture Molecules of Life on May 6th this year, 2023. With that, we have concluded the last year like a student engagement program, and now we are having with us like more eminent personalities with us as the team members, like Prashant Kodigirji from IIT Indore, Dr. Ganti Mujiji, and Dr. Bijesh Pandey, and Umesh ji from IIT Indore, and Sangeeta Abhankar from Goa, and along with that myself also there as the team members. So we are there we are looking forward to have you on board with us, to have to have and reach the scientific achievements through the scientific journey of throughout this year. Yeah. And these are some of the planned activities for this year. And this year we want to introduce the winners. We want to introduce this year the color cards. For example, the color bells, I can say. Yeah, the color bells. Actually, whom are the winners? Okay, the winners of today, they are by default they're having that white belt. So you need to what you have to do is you have to achieve some milestones so that you could be able to reach that green belt. Okay, so while you are achieving the green belt, you have the privilege, or we are going to give special invitees in all the programs of our Vijnana Bharati, in particular to IASF and many more. So you will be special invitees for many of the programs whichever is being conducted by Vijnana Bharati. In addition to that, we are having we are very glad to announce that this year we are going to have our Sijan program in Chennai in the month of July. Within a 1 week span of time, we could able to provide you that exact date and location where it's going to be held in Chennai. So this time we expect like many of you, all the people, like overall the winners of zonal winners as well as Himalayans. So please participate and show your presence and encourage others also. In addition to that, we have planning for online publications of our articles and scientific reports which are being prepared by our students itself. And similar way, we are planning to have many online webinars. So we are looking forward to have you on board to have a scientific journey throughout these years. With this, I conclude and thank you all.
So this is one unique student engagement program, and all 90 students today awarded will be part of this program the month of July. So we just talked about VVM 22-23. What is our next program? What is the future of Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan and Vijnana Bharati, the organization behind it? And who else can tell us all about this other than Shri Praveen Ramdas ji, who is the National Secretary of Vijnana Bharati. His unwavering commitment to popularization of science in the country is now being well known. I do request Shri Praveen Ramdas ji to please come and deliver your talk.
Namaste. Honorable dignitaries on the dais, respected Sanjay Bihari ji, Director, Sri Chitra Institute of Medical Science and Technology, respected Professor Murthy ji, Deputy Director of this prestigious institution, ICET Trivandrum, my colleague Gandhi Murthy, who is heading the IKS division of the Education Ministry, Adaraniya Aravind Ranade ji, Director, National Innovation Foundation, Department of Science and Technology, my dear students, parents, Vigyan Bharati, Karyakartas, volunteers, my pranams to all of you. As my colleague Prashant Kodgireji, he has already told about the evolution of Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan. This academic year's Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan is going to it is going to finish within a couple of hours. We are going to declare the winners, and after our Karyakartas, they will be starting for the next academic year's Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan work. Thousands of Karyakartas of Vigyan Bharati were involved in different types of activities like campaign, academics, preparing the online platform, arranging the national and state camps. So thousands of Karyakartas, they were working tirelessly, voluntarily for the success of this Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan. Today, Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan is one of the biggest science talents examination of not only in this country. We are conducting this examination in 6 different countries. We are organizing this examination in United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain. So nearly some 6 Middle East countries we are conducting this examination, and in this camp students from Qatar has also joined. Vigyan Bharati is one of the biggest science and technology network of this country. From last 30 years, the Karyakartas of Vigyan Bharati are working tirelessly for propagating the spirit of Swadeshi science among the masses. Vigyan Bharati has more than 35 state units, and we are conducting more than 8 national level programs, and we have more than 14 streams which are working in different areas. Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan is one of the, in the 8 programs, Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan is one of these programs. The main objectives of this program is to create scientists, young scientists, who have a patriotic spirit, to create a self-respect about our country. This is our one of the national motive. We started this campaign of Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan in 1998 as Swadeshi from Kerala as Shastra Pratibha Malsaram. It was a Kerala level event. Later it got a national phase, and we started Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan from 2012. In 2016, Vigyan Bharati's leadership decided to hold this examination on an online platform. As Prashantji told, in 2016, it was really a big challenge for all of us. And to be frank, in 2016, when the examination was happening, I was in Shimla, and myself and the president of Vijnana Bharati, Himachal Pradesh, we were in DAV School of Shimla, and the online platform was not working. Actually, we were in a mood to call off the examination because there was some connectivity issue, and our website was also not responding. And you all know that the parents and all started agitating. So we promised them that we will conduct this exam next week. And we also promised them if there is any problem in the virtual platform, we will conduct it offline. A parent who was, he was an SBI officer, he came to us and told, don't worry, no problem, but please don't conduct this in physical form. You try once more to conduct this in virtual platform, and we are all with you. I think the support from the parents and school and the teachers and also from the students, that is the main secret behind the success of Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan. I told Vidyarthi Vigyan Bharati has lot of programs. Vigyan Bharati has programs from class students to policy makers. We used to conduct programs for class students, young scientists, school teachers, to policy makers, for doctors and all. So one of my requests to all the parents and the students from NCERT is to join hands with Vigyan Bharati for the noble mission of national reconstruction through science and technology. With this, I would like to thank you all, and I would like to thank the administration of NCERT for extending the wholehearted support for the successful conduct of this science camp. So once again, I thank you all for cooperating, for actively participating in Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan, and I request you all to be a part of Vijnana Bharati.
Thank you very much, sir. So, dear children, get ready. We are going to launch edition 23-24, and we would be requesting all the eminent guests on the dais to please launch the brochure of 23-24. But brochure is not enough where VVM is concerned. So what is the next thing we should have? The website. this is the website of VVM. Everyone who is interested can go ahead by registering themselves. Thank you, sir. Now is the time to hear all those who are there with me on the dais. Are you all ready? Yes? Let me take the privilege to call upon Dr. Arvind C. Ranade, who has been the backbone of Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan. He is Director, NIF Gujarat. He is National Convener General, VVM. He is National Secretary, VIBHA. May I request Arvind ji to take over the mic.
धन्यवाद मैम. मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि आप मुझे सुनना नहीं चाहेंगे because I know the results are ready, it has to be announced, you should be trophy winners and all, isn't it? तो अब हमारी बातें आपको अच्छी नहीं लगेगी, मुझे पूरा पता है, isn't it? But हम आपको ऐसी बातें बताएंगे कि उस 90 लोगों के अंदर नहीं आएंगे तो कुछ तो करना है ना हमें. Let me tell you, I am a standing person in front of you. I was never been in a first 3 in throughout my life. But still, if I could achieve by doing so much, and I think somebody was mentioning here, there is a student from ICER who is just a state winner, right? So it is, ICER is something which is in our reach, isn't it? हम ICER तक तो पहुंच ही सकते हैं, क्योंकि state winner है ना आप लोग, है कि नहीं? So ICER तो हमने ले लिया, isn't it? Now let's think about something more. So that is what the Vijnana Bharati is trying to do, isn't it? Now, after some more time, the results are going to be announced. There will be 18 Himalayans, 18 from each zone, makes to 72, which is the 4th zone. So, in totality, there will be 90 students who are going to be considered the national winners. So, what is the important part in the whole process is that Vigyana Bharati and the team of VIBHA is not going to stop there. You are going to be part of a long journey, what Sudhakar ji has said, right? I just tell you something for which we and my organization does. It's called the National Innovation Foundation. National Innovation Foundation works for the people who are illiterate. Those who do not even know what is the ABCD of science. But you know, they have a very great brains and creativity in their minds. I just tell you 3-4 USP. That is, unique aspect of our, what we call it as a grassroots innovators. You know, our grassroots innovators are being listed in the Padma awardees. We have 13 Padma awardees. Those are grassroots innovators. They do not have any formal education. They literally do not know what is the science, but they only know what is the problem. They know the problem and they know the solution. They do not know the science. And we are the people trying to help them. So what is more important to emphasize here, it is not necessary that you should be among top 3, top 90, top 100. If you have a creativity, if you have an innovation spirit in your heart and mind, you can do miracle. And to do that miracle, there has to have somebody like a National Innovation Foundation who understands, scout, identify, nurture, and bring their innovations to the most rewarding level. And that is what Vigyana Bharati also does. No, this is a huge journey what Prashantji was talking about. Now you have gone through almost about 2 stages. Now you have also completed 3. And now after some more time, the 90 are going to be, among you only, 90 are going to have those pinnacles with you. You are going to have those feathers in your cap. Then you will be called, oh, I am Himalayan. Somebody will say, I am a national winner and so, right? But what is more important, that don't allow to die the spirit of fighting. I think what is more important, what I liked, on the very first day when our chief guest, what is spoke about, that it is always better and always good that we fail. है ना? हम जब तक फेल नहीं होते, जब तक हम नापास नहीं होते, जब तक हमें मालूम नहीं होता है कि हम फेल क्यों हुए हैं, तब तक हम प्रयास नहीं करते हैं, है कि नहीं? So sometimes failing in the examination, failing in the life also help us to know ourselves in a different fashion. जब हम ये नहीं कर पाते तो हमें तो ये पता, I think we all have been taught by the teachers how do the first bulb was been lightened after so many unsuccessful attempts. So when there are 100 times you get unsuccessfulness in the whole process, you know that these 99 or 100 ways are not going to work for the success, isn't it? So you have to have some different way to get into the success. So I really feel the people to whom we are going to get addressed by one of the most eminent personality who is the chief guest of the today, Professor Sanjay Bihari ji. He is such a down-to-earth personality. He is leading one of the Asia's most topmost institution, Chitra Institution of Medical Sciences. During the challenging time of a pandemic, his institution has made and contributed to bring out the one of the finest, and they have done a huge amount of work, right, during this COVID period, and they have got recognitions at various levels. So the leaders of the country in the science are with us. We have Professor S. Murthy, who is the Deputy Director of ICER. He himself is a leader in the subject. If you read about him, just Google about them and try to understand who are all these. And for us, the heroes are not from the Bollywood and Hollywood. We have the heroes from scientific field, and these are all the heroes. And we should always try to be among them. How can I be on the chair? And another personality who is sitting is a Professor Ganti Murthy. He made us proud that what country we come from. हमारा देश कितना महान है. हम कहते हैं तक्षशिला नालंदा की बात, वो क्यों हमारे लिए गर्व की है, ये आप घंटी मूर्ति जी के साथ बात करेंगे तो पता चलेगा. So we want that each one of you, while doing the modern science, you should also feel proud about what we have, what legacy our country has. And I tell you that if you look at the entire globe, India is the only country where you will see the huge amount of work and contribution has been. It has been proven that India is the land where all such work has happened. And we want to bring back those days of Nalanda. That's what our former president of the country, late Professor Abdul Kalam, used to say, that let's bring back those days of the Nalanda where everybody, आप सब लोग सोचते हैं ना कि मैं अमेरिका जाऊंगा, जर्मनी जाऊंगा, क्योंकि हमारे देश में कुछ नहीं होता है. हमें चाहते हैं कि वो सब लोग हमारे यहाँ आ जाए और बताएं कि अरे मैं इंडिया के आइसर से पास आउट हुआ हूँ, इंडिया के आइसर से मुझे PhD मिला है. So that change we would like to bring, and I am pretty sure if at all India has to become a knowledge leader in the global scenario, it is you who can bring that change. आपके अंदर वो क्षमता है. अब तो हमारा दिन गए, हम तो अब 40, 45, 50 के हो गए, because you have to lead the country. So think, and I think this is what Prashant ji was talking about. VVM is all about 360-degree evaluation. हम सिर्फ आपका विज्ञान नहीं देखते हैं, हम आपकी लीडरशिप क्वालिटी देखते हैं, आप कितना क्रिएटिव सोचते हैं, आप लोगों के बारे में कितना अच्छा सोचते हैं, इन सब के ऊपर हम आपको मूल्यांकन करते हैं. तो just have that spirit. Whether your name is there in the first 90 or not there in the first 90 doesn't matter, but the spirit of fight has to be maintained. And I also join with the hands of Prashant ji saying that website is launched, new edition of the VVM is coming up. I wish you all the best, and I also welcome to the National Innovation Foundation, which is in Gandhinagar. Please do come, because National Innovation Foundation is the institution who conducts the Inspire Manak program. आपने नाम सुना होगा. So we are the one who does that multi-million minds augmentation and national aspiration. So please join us. We will be coming back quite often as and when possible. So I wish you all the best for 90, and 333 minus 90, I wish them double wishes, because we will have a more chance to see you again and again and reach to the highest possible spirit of their life. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Arvind. As he was quoting Dr. Gantimurti ji, let us take the opportunity of having him on the mic. Dr. Gantimurti ji is Professor IIT Indore and National Coordinator, Indian Knowledge System Division, Ministry of Education. Welcome you, sir.
Matrubhyo Namaha, Pitrubhyo Namaha, Gurubhyo Namaha, Sabhayi Namaha, Sabhavadippisya Namo Namaha. Very good afternoon to all of you. I know you're very eager to listen to the results and all right now. So I'll not say too many things. I'll just give you two messages. One, that this is learning is a lifelong process. And you need to be thinking about how do we learn from everyone, everywhere, and everything around us. And this is a journey, not a destination, right? So there is a Subhashita that talks about how do we learn. So I think I'll just quote that and I think I'll explain that meaning and then I'll stop there. It says, Acharyat padhamadatte shishyam padam swamedhaya padam sa brahmacharabhyah padam kala kramena cha. What this means is, padam means quarter. We learn 1 quarter. Acharya shishya padamadatte. We learn 1 quarter from our teachers in the classroom. Padam shishyam swamedhaya. We need to work ourselves. That self-study will be able to get another 25%. Padam sa brahmacharabhya, from our peers, from our friends, we learn another quarter. And then the last quarter, padam kala kramena cha. It will only come with time. What does that tell you? Essentially, it tells you that we need to be learning from our classrooms. We need to put in our efforts. We need to respect and learn from our friends as well. And then we need to be humble enough that we should be thinking that even after doing all of this, there is still something to be learned from the experience. And we need to keep continuing our learning. So this is a continuous journey of learning. So I will leave you with this thought. Acharya padam adatte shishyam padam swamedhaya padam sa brahmacharibhyah padam kala kramena cha. So keep learning. Charaiveti charaiveti. Namaste.
As we are nearing to the announcement of results, let us now hear from a very eminent personality of ICER, Deputy Director Professor S. Murthy Srinivasula. He is Kinnell Scholar, the Sydney Kinnell Foundation for Cancer Research, Baltimore. He is a special fellow from Lymphoma Society, America. He's a young scientist travel. He has won a Young Scientist Travel Award from the Association of Cancer Research. He's a research fellow. He got a research fellowship, university grant from Department of Education, Government of India, and many, many more. You just heard Arvind Ranade telling you, just search about their achievement. And now let me take this opportunity to request sir to address you all. Over to Professor S. Murthy ji.
Good evening, everyone. Professor Bihari ji, Arvind ji, Prashant ji, and Gantimurti ji, and all my colleagues, friends, and new friends, which I come to know now during the last 2 days, and particularly thank for VBM and organizers Rajiv ji and Pai sir, Mahesh Pai ji and others asking us to host. And then we did a great thing, agreeing. I'm quite happy we could host you, and thanks for giving us an opportunity to interact with these bright and talented young students. Thank you so much. And I must, before start, I'll say few words about Bihari ji. We come to know about him only last year. He was our chief guest for Teachers' Day. So we are all teachers. We are proud to be teachers. And we feel more proud to be called teachers of students like you. And what I learned from Bihari ji is very well-known neuroscientist, surgeon, and he is also Sabyasachi. And all of you probably knowing Sabyasachi, somebody who can use both hands equally well. One of the well-known was Arjun in Mahabharata, and Bharat can do surgery with both hands equally good. So, why am I here? I wanted to share a few thoughts. I interacted with some of the students yesterday. I was getting feedback from all quarters. I must tell you, what I am staring at is future of India. After my interaction with this and the dedicated team, I can share India is going to be in safe hands for next few generations. And I have no doubt about it. When we see these students, and when Arvindji is talking about nation building, science is only part of the nation building. And whatever way criteria people have used to pick you up, what I know is this is the tip of the iceberg of the talent that we have all four corners of India. And that we are really proud of that. And we are proud to be Indian and continue to be proud to be Indian. And I came back from US for some reason that I could not fit in there. Fit in the sense that everything was fine. It was like a 5-star, 7-star hotel. But I never felt it was home. And you always want to come back to home. And that is the difference. And when we were talking about you guys came all over India. I was wondering how in ancient India people were. They used to travel. From Jammu and Kashmir to Kanyakumari. Yes. And they used to do very easily. Take the example of Shankaracharya, who was from Kerala. Quite young age, he traveled all over India, starting from Kerala to Rameswaram to Andhra, Odisha, Narmada, Benares, all the way to Kashmir. How could they do that? They are aware of the geography of India. They had the knowledge of India. They know all the trees, plants. If you read his shlokas, he describes each and everything on the way what he has noticed. That is the observation power that we have. Leave him alone. What else ancient Indians knew about? They were experts in field of hydrology, geology, ecology, metallurgy. They knew exactly where to find water underground. They know how to build cities, how to supply water, how to manage sewage system. They know how to mine diamonds. If you look at Kautilya's Arthasastra, they clearly mention how to not only mine diamonds, how to administer mining of diamonds, because obviously in those days also diamonds were very valuable. It's not easy to secure the mining area. And also I have several of these things. They were very good in mass production of iron, copper, silver, gold, and alloys like brass and bronze. If you look at Kutumbina, you will be amazed. It was built almost 1200 years ago. And who made it? Who made it possible? We had all this knowledge. We are still having the knowledge. Then we will come back why there was a gap and what we can do about it. And what Vigyan VVM is doing is particularly to fill the gap so that we'll stand up on our feet again and to be counted as one of the pioneering countries in the world. What we also have, they were quite good in dyeing. They know how to prepare colors. And if you go to Ajanta and Ellora, you could still see, even thousands of years later, the dyeing that they had done. It was all done by Indians only. Or they were also aware of how to ferment grains, fruits, how to tan the leather. So it's not something which came or we imported from somewhere. And one of the reasons foreigners wanted to come to India was partly because of the knowledge they had. as a result of the knowledge, the wealth they had accumulated over centuries. That was one of the main reasons they were interested to come to India. So, who are the ancient Indian scientists? Obviously, there will be numerous, we cannot name them. But few of them which are more popular than others. I have a few of them: Budhayan, Aryabhat, Brahmagupta, Bhaskaracharya, Kannad, Varahmehar, Nagarjuna, Susruta, Charak, Patanjali. Some of you are very familiar with Patanjali Yogasas, probably are familiar with Susruta and Charak. Charak was the physician, royal physician, knows where to find what are the herbs and plants, how to use them for medication. And Susruta is the one who regarded surgery as the highest division of healing arts and the least susceptible to error. He devised almost more than 100 surgical instruments. Bihariji can tell us more about it. And then astronomy. And you, all of you know, several people have talked about it, why astronomy is important. What happens in the stars? What happens to weather? Is it really important? Why? Because in those days, trading used to happen by ship. By following the stars, you can navigate. There was no GPS. That was the knowledge they had. And that's how knowledge was created for a purpose. And it was required for crossing oceans, deserts during night time. Now coming back, do we really have to do something about science? All of you have cell phone? No? Very good. You should not be having. Okay? But you see, the whole world became a village because of the science behind the cell phone. When we were young, first time I went to US early 1990s, we were wondering, people used to talk about video phone, you can talk to your mom on video. And I thought, oh, how could it be possible? Now everybody talks only on video. We used to write long letters like this. Used to take 2 weeks, 3 weeks to reach home. And used to wait every day for a letter from home. Now things have changed, that's because science. When you look about health sciences, yesterday I was talking, all of you got COVID vaccine? All the parents got vaccine? Why it was necessary? How it became possible in a few months' time to have a vaccine? And do you know the history? Without vaccine, because of infectious diseases, how many millions and billions of people have been killed? Country after country, 25%, 30%, 90% of the population have perished because of the infectious disease. People did not know what was the cause. What is causing the disease? Where it is coming from? If you take it medieval plague in Europe, or North America, South America, you go to the CDC website, you get the details exact with dates, how it had affected. Now, we are all living, even in India, around 70 years, in Kerala, a little more. That is because of what we know is how nature works. What are these microbes that are causing cancer? And using the knowledge, we are creating a system where public health can be taken care of. So why you have to focus on science? Without science, we cannot have civilization, and we cannot have economy, we cannot have jobs. And unlike a few hundred years ago, where colonization happened partly to rob the natural resources, oil, minerals, coal, now entire new economy is going to be knowledge-based. If you have the knowledge, you become wealthy. Once you become wealthy, that's what yesterday was members saying. There was a time India was contributing almost 30% of the world GDP, which now we are growing only 4%. But the problem with having accumulating wealth is obviously you should be able to retain it. Otherwise, somebody else comes and going to take it away. So the wealth has to be followed by power to secure the wealth, what we call military power. So what we are talking is why we pray Saraswati for knowledge, Lakshmi for wealth, and of Durga or Parvati for power. This is a combination which makes the nation secure. Even if you have nuclear power, the borders can be secure. But we have this is really important for young guys and also parents. Nobody can protect us from self-destruction. If we start fighting each other, who is going to protect us from? If you damaging your own health taking drugs, you become addicted to alcohol. Do you think any nation can progress? This is what I want to request all the parents probably hearing in the other room. Please make sure the kids understand what is the downside of drug abuse or alcohol abuse. And I also request all of you realize that it's not fun. No experimentation is required with these things because it destroys lives, it destroys families, it destroys nations. If you want examples, go to opium wars, go Google it and look for opium wars. What happened to nations? Intoxicate the population, occupy the nation. This is most important. When I look at all of you, one time, I'm quite proud. At the time being a researcher, trained researcher and a scientist, I always try to look for the caveats. Where are the gaps? Where we can be more vulnerable. And this is one of the things I want all of you, not only excel in science, do whatever you like doing, but also take care what is the downside. You should not fall prey for these things. And the parents take care of the kids, and you go back and tell your mom, Mom, I am not going to try alcohol. I am not going to try drugs. In my entire life, Professor Ganti Murthy probably knows that's how we were brought up. I come to know that we are from the same area. That's what we have been trying. That's what our teachers had told us. That's precisely the reason I am what I am here, even without having a national camp from VIBHA. That is precisely. All of you know, all of you had this opportunity to compete, but some of us, we never had this opportunity, but we listened to our teachers, we listened to our parents. That's what made us to stand in front of you. Good luck, Jai Hind. Thank you.
Few more minutes to go, and we have the address by our chief guest. Now you would like to know about our chief guest. Our chief guest, Dr. Sanjay Behera, who is MBBS from SMS Medical College, Jaipur, had been awarded Best Student in 1981, and that was a gold medalist he got. He is also had won a Saral Trophy as a student. He's been awarded Best Student, Best Performance in General Surgery, which he had done, and you already heard that he can do with both the hands. Isn't it? Did you hear that? Yes. He's done numerous training on neurosurgical and had a wonderful neurosurgical career spanning from 1996 till today. He has more than 7,000 citations. He's a visiting professor for Switzerland, USA, Japan, Portugal, IIT Kanpur, as well as Kolkata. He has been awarded for various publications, as well as the most unique of all, which is World Federation Neurosurgical Society 2022, which is a society of 165 countries. Am I right, sir? And that is for his best publication. Let us give him a big round of applause, and may I request sir to address his note to the children.
Thank you very much. Actually, this is not about me. I think Dr. Ranade, Dr. Ramdas, Dr. Murthy, we have Paiji and Maheshji, and of course several illustrious faculty members who have done such a fantastic job here. And of course, we have these wonderful children and their parents. You are the achievers, and you cannot imagine what an honor and privilege it is for me to be here as the chief guest addressing you. You are all embodiments of excellence. So what is excellence? It has 5 important features. It is, first and foremost, is believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, of course you will achieve excellence. The second is set relative achievable goals, bit by bit, little by little. The third is keep learning and acquiring new skills. That's a very important part of what you're doing. Challenge yourself out of your comfort zone. And finally, surround yourself with lots of friends and people. And I think Vigyan Bharati, Vigyan Prasar, NCERT, ICER, and Swadeshi movement, all of them have done a wonderful job. And I think all of you are embodiments of excellence. I think you should give yourself a very big hand. The second point I'd like to tell you is, there is a very interesting research which was done internationally. And they said, what constitutes excellence? So what they did was, they took all Olympic champions, gold medalists, okay? They took all, Nobel Prize winners. They took all, national prize winners, and they followed their careers over time. And they said, what is that factor which is responsible for them actually achieving excellence? And this is a book which is written by Malcolm Goodwill, which is, the book's title is Excellence. And what he says is, high IQ or getting a very high score in an exam does not constitute real excellence. The key is hard work. A lot of it. In fact, they calculated it. Each of these people who actually really achieved gold medals, Nobel Prizes, 10,000 hours minimum under a mentor. And the biggest thing is at the expense of everything else. So that focus has to be there. So this is a very important thing. I'll repeat again. 10,000 hours under a proper mentor at the expense of everything else. And I know you're not really interested in my speech, so because the prizes are coming next. So let's play a game, okay? There's a game, so you have to pay attention. And that game is, when I raise whatever thing up, what is this? 1. Okay, so likewise I will give you, so I will tell you 10 spiritual laws of success. No, wait. You can't go to 10 immediately. I know you are in a hurry, but you can't go to 10 immediately. So we have to talk about the 10 spiritual laws of success. So let's start with each one of them. So you have to be awake because you have to pay attention to the gesture that I make. What is this? Excellent. So the first is, it is me against myself. You are not competing with anyone else. It's me against myself. You are better than what you were yesterday. So what is message number 1? Any volunteer? Message number 1? Any volunteer? Sure, go ahead. You don't have to preach. Perfect. Excellent. Let's come to, what is this? Excellent. Second is, home is where you think you belong. You see, I have often seen parents saying, oh, you have to stay close to me. You have to stay in your own hometown. You have to stay where? Home is where you think you belong. Wherever you think you belong, that is your home. And that changes based on your comfort. So what is your second message? Anyone, any volunteer from that link? Yeah, please go ahead. You don't have to raise your voice. Excellent. Home is where you think you belong. That's second. The third is anything that you do, any new thing you do. You come to a new place, you do. It is take the leap of faith. Okay, what does it mean? Whatever you're doing, you're choosing a subject, you are choosing a country, you're choosing a city, you are choosing a subject. What you're doing is taking a leap of faith. And whatever you take with full confidence, with full belief in yourself, what happens is that leap of faith works. So what is the message? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Excellent. So take the leap of faith. Perfect. The fourth is where failures occur. Where does failure occur? You do not, so what is this? Sorry. Perfect. Fourth is subjecting yourself to peer approval. This is a big issue for all of us. We say we are already well established. The older you become, the more accomplished you become, the more difficult it becomes. How do you take peer approval? So, what is the fourth message? Yeah, subjecting yourself to? Excellent. So, perfect. I think we need claps here. Fifth. Excellent. The fifth is reciprocity. What is reciprocity? What is reciprocity is cooperation between people who are not related to each other. This is very important. Supposing you become a scientist, you remain in that silo. I will become a scientist. Okay? If you are a doctor, you say, I will only interact with doctors. All my parties are doctors. But what you have to do is reciprocity, which means the principle of reciprocity is you have to interact with other people, and that gives you amazing thing. Just a little bit here, talking about my own institute, which I'm heading now, which is the Sri Chitra Tirunal Institute. It has engineers, it has scientists, it has doctors, it has paramedical staff, it has nurses, and everybody is working. So there are about 30 we have patents every year. There's a translation of nearly 8 to 10 products in a year. And in the bioengineering section, we are ranked first in the country, and in NIRF, we are ranked 9th in the country. How does it happen? Because on a daily basis, everybody is interacting with each other. You understand? If you can have tea with each other, then you will be successful. So what is this fifth principle? Anyone? It's a little difficult. Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah. Perfect. Cooperation between people. Remain open to people who are different from you. Very, very important thing. Then comes to sixth. The sixth is confirmation bias. Confirmation bias. So, confirmation bias. What is confirmation bias? What happens is we filter out any information that contradicts our existing views. So if we feel, this is the right way to do something, somebody comes to us and says, how do we do it? What do we do? No, I think this is not correct. You say, no, you are not right. You are not right. Like, for example, if you somebody becomes sick and he comes to me as a surgeon, I say, you should operate. I should operate, this patient requires surgery. What will that person do? He'll say, okay, I'll go to another doctor, then to the third doctor, then to the fourth doctor. The fourth will say, okay, let's try conservative treatment for some more time. And that adjusts to your view. So whether right or wrong, what will you say? I conform to that view. And fine, that's the end of it. So that is confirmation bias. You only think of your own beliefs and do not allow other beliefs to come in. That should not happen. What is that? Now, anybody? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Tell us more about it. What is confirmation bias? Yeah, sure. Perfect. So he said it better than me. Then the next is, the next is, perfect. 7 is pride in your work and its inheritance and legacy. You have only grown on the shoulders of people who have worked before you. So always be very proud of your inheritance and legacy, because that is your root, that is what is your origin, that is what you're very proud of. Anybody to, yeah, sure, go ahead. Yeah. Okay, you're coming closer to your prize, I think. Perfect. The eighth is equanimity in adversity. Equanimity in adversity. What does it tell you? If everything in your life is going perfect, that means either you're not doing anything or something big is coming your way. So at any given point in your life, there will be something which will not be correct. There will be something which will be going wrong. There will be an exam, something will happen, this will happen. So therefore, what you have to do is, whatever is the adversity, this too shall pass away. So you must maintain equanimity, composure, complete judgment in any adversity that you are in. Can somebody summarize? We need some girl power, please. Girl power. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Equanimity in all situations, equanimity in adversity, which basically means when whatever situation comes your way, if everything's right, that means either you're not doing anything or something bigger is coming your way. So whatever moment you're in right now, there's always some problem that you're going to be facing. So whatever problem you're facing, you have to face it with composure and you have to be calm, and you must remind yourself that this too shall pass.
Perfect. Wow. Wow. The ninth one is very important. Here I need your interaction. What is this? When I do this, what do you do? Why do you do that? Why? One person, I can't hear all of you. Yeah, please go ahead. Respect. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? What do you say? Respect. I will tell you one. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Humility. Anyone else? Yeah. Huh? Okay. So, no, it means something. It is a very, very important gesture. When you say namaste and the other person also says namaste, it means I am saluting the divinity in you, and you are saluting the divinity in me, and we both acknowledge and accept the divinity in each other. How does it work? How does it work in your case? How does it work in your case? It's just a greeting. How does it work? Never forget that you are the privileged ones, okay? You know English, you have been taught, your parents have always been supportive, you have the best of facilities, you have studied in the best of schools, but there would be a domestic help in your house who has contributed almost the same as anybody else in your family to make you what you are today. And therefore, dignity to every person you meet is a very, very important aspect of this. And that is why in our civilization, we don't shake hands, we say namaste. We acknowledge the dignity in you, and you acknowledge the dignity in me. Anyone? Summarize? Yeah, sure, please go ahead. Yeah. Finally, the last point. I think this was the loudest. Everybody's so happy. Okay, the last point is the most important. And that is known as, it is very important. It is known as, no, not character. It is known as the survivorship bias. Okay? It is known as the survivorship bias. And what is the survivorship bias? So what happens is, in daily life, triumph is always made more visible than failure. You understand? So what happens is, one overstates the value of triumph. That triumph is very momentary. Everybody is triumphant in some field or the other. Somebody may be very good at academics, somebody may be very good at music, somebody may be very good at making friends. And I have realized, after having almost more than 100 students who are senior neurosurgeons all over the country, I can tell you one small thing. What differentiates the real good ones, the ones who are really successful, from those who are not successful? See, at this level, everybody has the same academic record. Everybody is outstanding. What differentiates them is resilience. It is tenacity. It is the ability to go on and on and on with failure. And when we say, again I come back to Chitra, we have the highest translation output of biomedical equipment in the country. And do you know what our percentage of success is? 30%. Which means that 70% of whatever we do fails. Please understand this. We are the highest success rate in the country of medical products, and 70% of our products are not translated. So it's very important to understand that if you are not afraid of failure, you will not actually do anything. This is very important. As a surgeon, sometimes complications occur, sometimes patients don't do well. You just go on and on and on with resilience and tenacity and hope the next time things will be better. So can somebody summarize? Yeah, we need to give others a chance. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you please go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
On with failure. If a person does not go with failure, it means they never do anything in their life. Thus, failures are very important for success.
The final point that I'd like to mention is Ralph Waldo Emerson was a famous philosopher. He once said, mind once stretched by an idea never returns to its original dimensions. I hope this camp, this interaction with each other, the friends that you make, has stretched your mind so much that it never shrinks back to its original dimensions. I wish you my very best wishes. Thank you.
So you are going to take something back. And what are you taking? 10? What? What is it? Spiritual laws of success. Okay. So just remind those in your mind, heart and soul, because now is the time when we are going to start the announcement of the results. As per the order goes, we are going to start with the junior section. And to announce the results, we would be inviting Dr. Neeru Bhagat. He is academic head, VVM junior group. She is going to actually announce the result of the junior group. Over to VVM, academic head Neeru Bhagat ma'am. Now you all know that there are different zones. The whole country is divided into 4 zones. So junior group zonal winners will be announced. Thereafter we are going to announce the names of the senior group zonal winners. And thereafter goes the Himalayas. So come on, tighten your belt, because you have to start clapping for yourself as well as your friends. I'll just take a moment just to arrange the things here.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mayuri Datta. Now is the time, and I can hear the duk 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 coming from you people. I had just heard from all my colleagues last 2 days that you guys are brilliant, and today I witnessed it. Okay, before I go ahead, I have to explain to you what are the zones that we are looking at. We have 4 zones. Eastern zone, which is East zone, it comprises of Jharkhand, Arunachal Pradesh, Northeast, that is Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Tripura, West Bengal and Sikkim, Andaman, Nicobar Island, Odisha and Bihar. These are the East zone. The West zone is Goa, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Daman and Diu, Dadar and Nagar Haveli, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. North zone, Delhi, Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Himachal, Chandigarh, Punjab, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. South zone is Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, Karnataka and Kerala. So after explaining this, now let me start. I'm just going to announce the winners, and a request to all the winners, please come in from here and take your prize from that side and go down. You have a certificate and you have a prize. Okay? So, yeah, and please stay there for the group photo. After that only you will go. So I'll start with 6th standard, Zone North. Third prize goes to Mudit Gupta from Sri Chaitanya Techno School, Haryana. Mudit Gupta, please hurry up. Second prize goes to Agrim Bansal. Agrim Bansal from MIT International School, South Delhi. Congratulations. And the first prize for the North Zone goes to Swarnika Dabral, MIT International School, Uttar Pradesh. North Zone, 6th standard, please stay there. We will have a group photo. All the winners will be getting certificate, memento and cash prize. Now we go to East Zone. East Zone, the third prize goes to Bidisha Maiti, Navy Children's School, Andaman Nicobar Islands. Congratulations. The second prize goes to Advitya Roy, South Point High School, Kolkata. Congratulations. And the first prize, Kamran Nawaz, Sainik School, Gopalganj, Bihar. Hurry up, congratulations. Come on. We go over to the West Zone now. This is all 6th standard going on. West Zone, third prize goes to Medansh Vadadi, Cambridge Court High School, Jaipur, Rajasthan. Congratulations. Second prize, the West Zone, Nilay Nagar, Sikka Sen Secondary School, Indore, Madhya Pradesh. Congratulations. Nilay. Midansh. First prize goes to Shreyans Jain, Anand Niketan, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Congratulations. Okay, let me just remind everyone that the prizes that we have here, you have a certificate, you will have a memento, and you have cash prize. Cash prize with a minimum of 2,000 for the third, 5,000 and so on. South Zone, S. Satyanarayanan. S. Satyanarayanan from Bangalore, Karnataka. Rashtrottan Vidya Kendra. Congratulations. The second prize goes to S. Ishani, Alvin Memorial Public School, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Congratulations. First prize is for Sarvesh Nathan, Pushpalata Vidya Mandir, Tamil Nadu. Congratulations. Sixth class winners. You will all go for a group photograph in a bit, so please collect there. Now we go to 7th standard, North Zone. Idant Gupta is the third prize winner, Delhi Public School, Gautam Buddha Nagar, Uttar Pradesh. Congratulations. Class wise करना है.
All zone लेने हैं ना?
नहीं, class wise लेना है. Class wise लेना है. Second from the North Zone. Let them finish. Right now this is just 6th standard. The second prize for the 7th standard North Zone goes to Mayank Bansal. Vedant. Yeah, third prize. Mayank Bansal, Delhi Public School, Batinda, Punjab. First prize goes to Aryan Parashar, Oak Ridge International School, Mohali, Punjab. Aryan Parashar, congratulations. Careful, careful, don't run. While he's coming down, let me start calling the East Zone winner as well. Third prize goes to Aditya Kumar, Delhi Public School, Gaya, Bihar. Congratulations. Second prize goes to Indrashish Datta, Hemshila Model School, West Bengal, Bardhaman, West Bengal. Congratulations. First prize goes to Siba Shaktidas, DAV Public School, Khordha, Odisha. Congratulations. West Zone, third prize goes to Samyak Jain, Cambridge Court High School, Jaipur, Rajasthan. Congratulations. Second prize goes to Abhijit Kumar Jha, Allen Career Institute, Vadodara, Gujarat. Congratulations. First prize goes to Arnav Jain, Rukmani Birla Modern High School, Jaipur, Rajasthan. Congratulations. Now I'm going over to the South Zone. What's your name?
No, you announce which zone you are starting.
I already announced that. Arnav is the first prize. He is second. This one is second. No, first prize. First prize. Now we are moving on to the South Zone. Third prize, Shruti Mandal, St. Andrews High School, Telangana. Shruti, are you here? Congratulations, Shruti. Come down. Second prize goes to Daniel Christian Sijoy, Akshay Academy, Didingul, Tamil Nadu. Congratulations. सर यहाँ पे कंजेस्ट हो रहा है सब कुछ इसलिए नहीं बोल रही हूँ The first prize goes to Aishwarya M, Devi Academy Senior Secondary School, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Congratulations. Yeah, yeah. This way. Group photo. Class 7, please be here for the group photo. Is Arav Parashar here? Arav, Siba, Arnav and Aishwarya. Okay, now we move on to class 8. North Zone is what we are starting with. The third prize goes to Bhavesh Mahajan, Delhi Public School, Chandigarh. Bhavesh Mahajan, Delhi Public School, Chandigarh. Second prize goes to Ishant Yadav, Air Force School, Kanpur Nagar, Uttar Pradesh. Congratulations. And the first prize goes to Siddhant Kaura, MET International School, Gurgaon, Haryana. Congratulations, Siddhant. These are all North Zone people. After this, we will move on to East Zone. So, East Zone, third prize goes to Ayush Pal, Sharda Vidya Mandir, Uttar Dinajpur, West Bengal. Congratulations. The second prize goes to Kunal Anand, DPS, Bokaro, Jharkhand. Congratulations. And the first prize goes to Tripati Divya Jyoti Senapati, DAV School, Public School, Khoda, Odisha. Congratulations. Okay, we move on to the West Zone. Third prize goes to Swarit Ashish Joshi, Allen Career Institute, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Congratulations, Swarit. The second prize goes to Sai Dantale, Gyan Prabodhani Prashala, that is Pune, Maharashtra. Congratulations. The first prize goes to Vaibhav Rai, Cambridge Court High School, Jaipur, Rajasthan. Congratulations, Vaibhav. After this, we move to the last zone, which is South Zone of the 8th Standard. Third prize goes to Abhiram Nitin, Loyola School, Kerala, Trivandrum, Kerala. Congratulations. Come on, kids. The second prize goes to L. Mahalakshmi, Pushpalata Vidya Mandir, Tirunelveli, Tamil Nadu. Congratulations. Do we have Mahalakshmi with us? And the first prize goes to Anuj Dodakaragi from Sri Chaitanya Techno School, Dharwad, Karnataka. Congratulations. Class 8, please come here for a group photo. Congratulations all the junior winners here. And over to Dr. Prashant for the higher.
So junior level is over. The next will be? And which are the classes for seniors? Okay, so do you know your zone? Yes? So we start with the North Zone. And the North Zone, Class 9, third prize goes to Arav Gupta of Darbari Lal DAV Model School, Pitampura, Northwest Delhi. Get ready. The second winner for the North Zone is Paki Bisht from Amity International School, Sector 46, Gurgaon, Haryana. And the first in North Zone of Class 9 is Abhinav Ahluwalia, Shri Gulab Rai Montessori Senior Secondary School, Nainital Road, Bareilly, Uttar Pradesh. So these are the three winners of North Zone from Class 9. Next, East Zone of Class 9. The third prize goes to Siddhangana Sahu of DAV Public School, Unit 8, Bhubaneswar, Odisha. East Zone, second prize goes to Elvina Ahmad, Ellen Career Institute, Assam. And Class 9, East Zone, first prize goes to Somnath Mandal, South Point High School, Thakuria, Baliganj, Kolkata, West Bengal. Now after North and East, I move forward towards the West. And West Zone, third prize goes to Anahita Amit Joshi, Jana Probidini Parashala, Pune, Maharashtra. Slowly, slowly, slowly. The second prize of Class 9 West Zone goes to Sanidhya Kishtu Dongre from Kendriya Vidyala, ONGC Colony, Maharashtra. And the first prize, West Zone, Class 9, goes to Digvijay Rai of OP Jindal School, Raigarh, Chhattisgarh. So now goes the last zone, that is the South Zone for Class 9. The third prize for South Zone for Class 9 Bhargavi Pal from St. John English Medium High School, Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh. The third prize, South Zone, Class 9, goes to Bhargavi Pal, St. John's English Medium High School, Andhra Pradesh. South Zone, second prize, Class 9, goes to S. Shivacharan, DAV Boys Senior Secondary School, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. South Zone, Class 9, second prize, S. Shivacharan, DAV Boys Senior Secondary School, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. The moment you come out of your seat, please raise your hand when your name is being called. And South Zone, Class 9, first prize goes to Abhishyan Manas Barua from Delhi Public School, Bangalore East, Karnataka. Class 9, please assemble for the photograph. Class 10. So, North Zone, Class 10, third prize goes to Rajashri Mishra from MVM Senior Secondary School, Fatehpur, Uttar Pradesh. North Zone, second prize goes to Anshya Agarwal, Swami Sant Das Public School, JP Nagar, Jalandhar, Punjab. Please raise your hand. Very good. Come down. And North Zone, Class 10, first prize goes to Pranit Sachdeva, Bhavan Vidyalaya, Madhyamak, Sector 27B, Chandigarh. Come on. Now to East Zone, Class 10. Third prize goes to Sapnil Snigdh, DPS School, Sector 4, Bokaro Steel Plant, Bokaro, Jharkhand. Sapnil, are you there? Sapnil from Bokaro. Second prize of each zone for Class 10 goes to Ryan Ray, Delhi World Public School, Kalyani, Nadia, West Bengal. This is the second prize. Third prize student is not there. Second. Okay. The first prize, East Zone, goes to Amve Laha, Bardhaman Model School, Bardhaman, West Bengal. Are you there? Good. Wait. Class 10, West Zone. Class 10 West Zone, third prize goes to Ahana Sangui from Navy Children's School, Airport Road, Vasco, Goa. Ahana. West Zone second prize for Class 10 is Vineet Ashish Divate, the Icon Public School, Ahmednagar, Maharashtra. Vineet, raise your hand, come in. And West Zone Class 10 first prize goes to Mitaksh Sumani from Gundecha Education Academy near Valley of Flowers, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Come on, raise your hand, run down. So we finish with the West Zone. Now we go to the South Zone, the last zone for Class 10. The third prize goes to VIBHA, Kendriya Vidyalaya, IIT Campus, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. South Zone second prize goes to Govind Krishnan, Saraswati Vidyaniketan Public School, Kochi, Kerala. Where is the child? Raise your hand. Good. And Class 10, South Zone. First prize goes to Kavuri Sridhar from Trio World School, Bangalore, Karnataka. We end up with Class 10. We want you all to assemble together after this last child is received. No, he is received. Go. Yes. Kavuri Sridhar. Class 10, you'll get ready. So for zonal winner, the last class in senior section to be announced is for class 11. And from North Zone, class 11, we have Rachit Ahuja from Bhavan Vidyalaya, Panchkula, Haryana. Rachit Ahuja, raise your hand. Good, come on. The second prize, class 11 North Zone, goes to Naitik Patel from Lucknow Public School, Hardoi, Uttar Pradesh. Naitik. And class 11 North Zone. First prize goes to Anshika Danwal from DPS Bale, Ranipur, Haridwar, Uttarakhand. DPS. Anshika, are you there? Good. We go to S zone, class 11, East zone. Third prize winner is Swambhuba Patnayak from DMS Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Swambhuba. East zone, second prize, class 11 goes to Rashmi Prakash Pallai, Dr. A.N.K. DAV Public School, Rourkela, Odisha. And class 11 East zone, first prize winner is Sizani Malik from Techno India Group Public School, NSC Bose Road, Jalpaiguri, West Bengal. Sizani, okay. Now we go to the West Zone, class 11. West Zone, class 11, third prize goes to Ashutosh Patel from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Shakti Champa, Chhattisgarh. Ashutosh. The second prize for West Zone goes to Monisha Bangar, BVB Vidyashram, JL Marg, Jaipur, Rajasthan. Class 11 West Zone, first prize goes to Rakshit Ranka from Allen Career Institute, Surat, Gujarat. The last zone for class 11 is the South Zone. South Zone, third prize goes to V. Sai Prabhav from Sainik School, Kudich Village, Kotagu, Karnataka. Are you there? Good. South Zone, second prize, class 11 goes to Aditya S. Aditya S. from the NGP School, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Are you there? Good. And the South Zone first prize, class 11 goes to Megha Sharma from Shri Kumaran Children's Home, Bangalore, Karnataka. All the winners of different zone are requested to stay back because they need to collect their prize money as well. In addition to that, we all need to stay back till the Himalayans' names are announced by our national convener, Dr. Prashant Kodgare. So over to Dr. Prashant Kodgare.
So congratulations to all the zonal winners from junior as well as senior group. How do you feel? Good? Only good? Great? Believe me, if I were at your place, I'll feel it as a responsibility. Winning a prize means you have to perform even better. Isn't it? all those people who got zonal winner award, third prize was cash prize of 2,000 rupees. Second place, cash prize of 3,000 rupees. And first place was cash prize of 5,000 rupees. Each one of you in your kit, you have an interesting game of Buddhi Yoga. A better version of that is there awarded to each of the zonal winner, and even better version is awarded to national winners. It's an interesting game. Please play with your siblings. This is a gift from IKS division of Ministry of Education. Thanks to Professor Murthy, and big round of applause for that. जिसका इंतजार था, नेशनल विनर्स हिमालयन, वो घड़ी आ चुकी है. एनवेलप खोलना है? नहीं खोलना है? यस, ओके. जो नेशनल विनर्स है उनको एक प्रमाण पत्र, एक स्मृति चिन्ह, बुद्धि योग का एक इवन बेहतर वाला गेम और कैश प्राइज. कितना कैश प्राइज है? थर्ड पोजीशन 10,000 rupees cash prize. Second position 15,000 rupees cash prize. And the first position, every class will get 25,000 rupees cash prize. Apart from that, all these Himalayans, they are going to get opportunity to participate in Srijan internship along with all zonal winners. And Himalayan will also get Bhaskara fellowship for 1 whole year. We will be communicating with you what is that you are supposed to do about that. And I have these results with me. We'll start with junior group, class 6, third position. Any guesses? Somebody, okay. And that somebody is class 3, third position. You have class 6, third position. We have Sarvesh Shivaji Kole, Zalna Prabodhini Prashala, Sadashivpet, Pune, Maharashtra. He'll get cash prize of 10,000 rupees. Class 6, second prize goes to Anuva Prasad, Delhi Public School, Amravati, Maharashtra. Another winner from Maharashtra. And the first from class 6, cash prize of 25,000 rupees, Niladri Mishra, DAV Public School, Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Congratulations to class 3 winners. Please wait here for good group photograph. Let's go to another junior group, class 7. Class 7, third prize, cash prize of rupees 10,000 rupees, Arnav Sanjeev Mishra, St. Joseph Convent Higher Secondary School, Sambalpur, Odisha. Third, second, first. Class 7, ready? Arnav Sanjeev Mishra. Class 7, third prize, cash prize of 10,000. Arnav Sanjeev Mishra is from St. Joseph Convent School, Sambalpur, Odisha. Class 7, second prize, cash prize of 15,000 rupees. Debesh Ghosh, Deepal School, Vishakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. Are you there? Class 7, first prize, cash prize of 25,000 rupees. Chandranshi Nag, DAV Public School, Paschim Badraman, West Bengal. Raise your hand. Chandranshi Nag. Last group in the junior section, that is class 8, Let's have another Himalayan from class 8, third position, cash prize of rupees 10,000. She's Sri Lakshmi Venkatraman, Jai Gopal Godia, Rashtrothanam Vidya Kendra, Bengaluru Urban, Karnataka. Class 8, second prize, cash prize of 15,000 rupees. Class 8, second prize goes to Adrika Chowdhury, South Point High School, Kolkata, West Bengal. And the last announcement for Himalayan from class 8. The first prize for class 8, Himalayan from class 8 is cash prize of 25,000 rupees. Amruta Varshini, Tree High School, Pune City, Pune, Maharashtra. Congratulations to all the Himalayans, national winners of junior group. Junior ho gaye. We can have. Let's have a group photograph of all the junior winners. Please come and kneel down. Let's move on to national winners in the senior group. We'll start with class 9. Third prize, cash prize of rupees 10,000. We have Sabachichi Laskar, BMD International, Kolkata, West Bengal. Are you there? Second prize for class 9th. Raise the hand if you are there. Okay. When I announce your name, please raise the hand so that we can make necessary arrangement. Class 9, second prize, cash prize of rupees 15,000 rupees. Goes to Tanik Singhal Sagar Public School, Gandhinagar, Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. And next announcement is for class first. Okay, class 9, first prize, cash prize of 25,000 rupees. Pradnya Ambadipudi, Vikas the Concept School, Medichal, Telangana. Congratulations to all three winners of class 9. Let's move on to the next class, class 10. Class 10, third prize, cash prize of rupees 10,000 rupees. Kishore Nuhavan, Maharaja Savai Man Singh Mahavidyalaya, Jaipur, Rajasthan. Raise your hand. Kishore. Class 10, second prize, cash prize of 15,000 rupees. A student from Uttar Pradesh, Anik Kumar, Bal Bharati Public School, Gautam Buddha Nagar, Uttar Pradesh. And the first prize for class 10, cash prize of rupees 25,000 rupees, goes to Suhani Sharma, Delhi Public School, Chandigarh. Let's move on to the last class, and that is the class 11. Class 11, third prize, cash prize of rupees 10,000 rupees, student from Tamil Nadu, Tarun A. Ramkuvar Devi, Forma Vivekananda Vidyalaya, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Raise your hand. Class 11, third prize, cash prize of 10,000 rupees. Class 11, second prize, cash prize of 15,000 rupees. Student from Goa, V. Shamasundar, the King's School, South Jos, D. Ariel, South Goa, Goa. Shamasundar, raise your hand. And the last Himalayan announcement for class 11, first prize. I'm just checking time, which is 6:30. The last Himalayan, last national winner, class 11, first prize, 25,000 rupees. Again, student from Goa, Sayana Suraj Mirashi, Satyavashi Soru Angel Higher Secondary School, South Goa, Goa. Please raise your hand if you are there in the hall. Congratulations to all the national winners. You are Himalayan today. Don't go and leave the hall. We have national anthem at the end, and we will give you opportunity for group photographs again after the program. All of us are going to occupy seats. We will have national anthem at the end. Before you go, we have a group photograph for all the seniors. Congratulations to all the winners. You have to collect your cash prize in the next hall. Thank you very much. Over to Mayuri ma'am.
So all those who have not received anything, do not be disheartened. Coming up to the national camp is more than enough. So let us have a big round of applause for all those who have not received anything. Better luck next time. No program ends without a vote of thanks, and may I take this opportunity to request the guests to take the seat for a minute more, and Dr. Rajiv Nair ji to come on the dais, Secretary Swadeshi Science Movement, to deliver his vote of thanks.
Before we have Rajiv ji, we had made announcement that this camp is a special camp because we have 11 guests from Qatar who participated as an international student, and that happened first time in the history of Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan that we had students from any other country who were participating. Beautifully, all these bright kids who came from Qatar, they did better than the average of all the national camp students here. And therefore, they deserve a big round of applause for doing better than students from India. I'm talking about average students who are here. For those people who are sitting in two different halls, let me clarify that when we considered all these winners for national as well as zonal, we kept these students from Qatar separately, but as an experiment, we wanted to see how these students do. And we realized that these students have done extremely well, and therefore, a big round of applause from our friends, 11 friends who have come from Qatar. Next year, very likely, other countries from UAE will join us, and we welcome that we should continue this participation. Thank you very much.
Namaste and good evening to all. The curtain has started coming down. The science camp of 2 days. It's not 2 days actually, it was started a few months back for all of you. It was a memorable and wonderful moment for all of us. We, the Vijnana Bharati members, science movement members from Kerala, SSM members, ICER and the academic committee members, the state coordinators, and even the parents, all of us have enjoyed these moments. I know there may be some bad moments, but forget them. Take home the sweet and memorable ones and leave the balance to the Western Ghats here. Okay? Let me get into my duty. Today, the first people to thank are you children. Without your earnest participation, such a camp wouldn't have been possible. The parents who supported you also deserve equal or more than you people the thanks from the organizers here. The co-host of ours, that is ICER, I remember the first meeting we had with Muti sir. He was so proactive. You know, we didn't have to do anything. Everything was offered to us and everything was arranged in such a manner, supported by the director of ICR. He also gave us full cooperation. Professor and Dr. Rajiv Kenny, the complete supporting staff of this institute, the security staff, everybody was so wonderful in offering us this support, and without which we wouldn't have been doing this to such high standards. A big thanks from all of us, sir. The core committee, the academic committee, you can imagine, the organizers had no role in the evaluation process. It was totally done by the academic committee. The total system was evolved by them. And it started, their work started few months back, right from the zonal levels, state levels, district levels. Everything was culminated to this day. And for that wonderful job, let us thank all of them. Please give them a big round of applause. The state coordinators, the volunteers from ICER, the evaluators, the IT company who guided us and gave us a platform for conducting this exam. All of them deserve a very big round of applause. Please help me do that. Our project coordinators, Raj and Amol, they deserve a very special thanks. The stage arrangement from our events, the caterers, the transporters who made it possible to bring almost 1,000 people from city to this place, and all of you have to be sent back also. We will take care of that, and for their support, they really require a very big round of applause. Now, the Vigyan Bharati team. I am sure they will be all angry with me for mentioning even this here, but without their support, my colleagues in Trivandrum, my team of Swadeshi Science Movement from Kerala, who were fortunate enough to host such a big event, and the top leaders of Vijnana Bharati, their guidance, their support, without which this wouldn't have been possible. Give them a very big round of applause for this event. With this, I hand over to my group. I am sorry, I missed the name, the chief guest, Sanjay sir. He's not only a neurosurgeon, you know. I happened to be with him for quite some time and I have spent few hours with him. You have to understand, like he is not only a neurosurgeon, he is more than an engineer than me. He talks about material science, he talks about engineering, biomedical engineering. You will be surprised, he can talk about politics, not the normal politics, the political science, the relationship between countries. I don't know, sir, how to explain the moments what we spent with you. A big thanks to you, sir, for being our chief guest today. Professor Gendimurthy, he is part of us in guiding us. Always he is with us to show us the light and the knowledge what he shares. Sir, a big salute to you. Thank you very much. Murthy sir, I mentioned about ICER and Murthy sir earlier. So once again, a big thanks to you. Over to you, Murthy.
So thank you, sir, for your vote of thanks. There is one student who has left the first prize memento and have by mistakenly taken the third prize of Himalayan. So just check your mementos and see if anyone has by mistake taken a third prize, whereas the child is a winner. Oh, you got it. So let us all stand up. I promised the children that we are going to sing 2 songs. Are you still ready? Yes. Really? Yes. So shall we start with Vande Mataram? And I am seeing the parents as well are interested. So please come inside and let's start. So I just say as it is said in the school, 1, 2, 3, start. Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Shubhana, Supalam, Malayacha Sheetalam, Sashasamalam, Mataram, Vande Mataram, Surojoshna Pulkitayami, Fullakusumita Dhruvakarashobhini, Suhasini, Samadhuravasini, Sukhadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram. Thank you. I also sang after ages. So we'll start the national anthem. Jana Gana Mana Adhinayak Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata, Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Uttara Banga, Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga, Uchala Jaladi Taranga, Tava Shubha Name Jage, Tava Shubha Ashish Mage, we've just found a gold Mangal Sutra in this hall.